finish at this quote that he lives by. To change the external, you must change the internal. Growing up in a lower class, drug-infested neighborhood, poverty-stricken community, having to pave the way to a better future. Believing in his potential, his sacrifice, hard work made him who he is today. His futuristic, optimistic perspective on life ensured his success in all endeavors, no matter what others thought or attempted to use to destroy him. His name and his integrity preceded him. He was positive and optimistic about everything, keeping God first in life. Give a round of applause for Lorenzo Quick. Let's see it.
Where the bleeders at? Where the lives at? Where the bleeders at? Where the lives at? Where they 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 at? Where the bleeders at? Where the lives at? Where the bleeders at? Where the lives at?
All right, clap it up, 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 clap it up. All right. Where the bleeders at? Where the bleeders at? Where they at? Where them lines at? Where they at? I don't see them. You can see where they at. Where the bleeders at? Where them lines at? Where them bleeders at? Where them lines at? Where they 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 at? I need the dose. I need the shows. I need the notes. I need the ghosts. I need the souls. Where they at? 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 Where the lines at? Come on. Come on, move a little bit. Come on. Yeah. Come on now. You got something. Step. Where the niggas at? We got the niggas out here. We got the dogs out here. Where that beast at? Where that beast? Let me see. Oh, he got that beast. He got that beast right there. I can see it. Yeah. All right. I wrote a little poem. All right. And this poem, I would say, connects to my heart and my spirit. All right. So follow with me. Listen to the words, kind of, understand where it comes from. Okay. All right. You said I was free. You said that I wasn't in bondage anymore. You said that I wasn't bonded anymore. You said that you let me go. You said that I was emancipated. But you forgot to release my soul, my mind, my body. You said I was free. In the shadows deep where the mind resides, bound by chains both far and wide, the media's voice a ceaseless tide, keeping all in step and all in stride. Commercials sing a siren song, telling us where we belong, in a world where right is wrong, and the weak are strong alone. Damaging my mind, my body, and soul. You said I was free, you gotta let me go. Release the shackles off my hand, my feet. Release me, you said I was free. The music beats a hidden snare, wraps us tight, unaware, numbing senses, it's not fair. Binding us from the tunes we bear. Food once pure, now toxic and vain. Flows through our veins, creeping pain. Weakening both heart and brain. In a cycle we remain. You said I was free. You told me I was free. But we all going through this right now. In bondage, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Release the shackles off my wrists. Release the shackles off my ankles. Release the shackles off my neck. Because I'm free. Lies of freedom, slavery in. The truth they twist, the tales they bend. New masks, for chains, they do extend. In this reality we pretend. The 13th Amendment abolished slavery, that's what they say. But we go day to day and we don't understand. We gotta break away from the things that bind us mentally, physically, and spiritually. Let us go. We deserve it. But guess what? We have a burning flame within, a fiery flame. From the morning light, break us free from the chains as we take flight and rise above the endless night. Awake the minds, the spirits free, unplug from the dark decree. With eyes unclouded, we shall see the path to our destiny. No longer programmed, souls confined, we seek the truth, pure and kind, breaking bonds that tie and bend, a new world for all mankind to transcend. Break the chains, break the chains. That's what we're doing today. We're breaking every chain of poverty, every chain of despair, every chain of disparity, every chain that you have in a mindset that's keeping you in your place. It's time to break the chain. Today is your time. You are here for a reason, a purpose, and you came to the right spot because we breaking chains today. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. All right, when I say rise, I want you to say break every chain. Rise. Break every chain. Rise. Break every chain. I can't hear you. Rise. All right, we breaking chains today. Clap it up. Come on, man. We breaking chains today. All right, so I want you guys to go with me on this journey. Okay, this journey is into my life. All right? This is a journey into my life. I grew up in a poverty-stricken neighborhood. A neighborhood that I didn't know I was poverty-stricken until I met others who knew about my neighborhood, and they was like, whoa, you came from that? Stop 6. So they was like, man, you know, you made it out. So I started reflecting. I was like, man, I guess I did something. So I was in poverty. I was in a drug-infested neighborhood. I was, you know, just living my life, you know, going into drug houses, doing things that I didn't think, you know, was, you know, I was just trying to help people and save lives. But I was in harm's way and didn't even know it because I was just green a little bit, so to speak. But at the same time, that was my life. That's what I was used to. That's what I was accustomed to. So I didn't know. But I knew that it was drive-bys regularly. I knew that. I knew that I had to watch my back regularly. I knew that I didn't know if a stray bullet was gonna get me any day because it was a regular thing. So I would sometimes be traumatized. I would sometimes, if I heard a gunshot, I'd fall on the ground immediately. And I thought that was normal. So, you know, I would go places and I would speak to kids and stuff like that. And I would see the look in these kids' eyes. And I would say, you know, these kids really need what I have to offer. So you gotta understand that your walk, the things that you're going through right now, is really not for you. It's for somebody else you haven't even met yet. So what you're doing and what you're going through, you might be like, man, why am I going through this? You might be, man, this is too much pain to endure. You might be saying to yourself, why me? Why me? But you are the perfect person for the job. You are the perfect person for the job. Don't ask why me. Stick your chest out. Keep stepping. Don't ask why me. Be bold. Be confident. And you say what? Let's go. You say, let's break some chains. Rise. Break every chain. Rise.
Break every chain.
So you don't say why me. You say let's go. What else you got for me? Huh? I'm ready to endure. I'm ready to take the scars. I'm ready to be broken down like a pure piece of brilliant gold and be built up to a bright, shiny thing. I'm ready for it because You said you was ready. You said that you serve God. So guess what? It's time to pay up. It's time to rise. It's time to elevate. All right? So think about it. So I put on this journey as a public speaker, as a motivational speaker, because you know what? It's not about me. I went through all that for you guys. I went through all that for the next generation. I went through the pain for somebody else I didn't even know. So that's what led me to this place today. So that's why I stand before you. That's why I do what I do, because it's not about me. I gave my life up selfishly for other people. 20 years of the service, United States Navy, I was always about the people. Serving, serving, serving. So this is just another level that I can serve on. So that I can come out here and I can give somebody some encouragement that they might not hear anywhere else. Somebody can get a few words of insight, wisdom, or something that they can carry with them, and they can carry the torch to fight a little bit harder, to do a little something that they never done before, because they said, I want to break some chains. So when you breaking chains, guess what? It ain't no fear. When you breaking chains, you can't give up. It ain't no quit. It's 24/7. When you breaking chains, you gotta say to yourself, I'm in it to win it. Let me hear that. I'm in it to win it. Let me hear it again. Where you at? All right, you gotta say, I'm in it to win it. It ain't no giving up. It ain't no quitting. Even if you're going through something hard right now, you may be in debt. You may be going through some sickness or some disease. You may be going through some pains in your body. You may be going through hard times with your relationship. You may be going through something that you may say is over. Something that you may say, oh man, why? But that right there, that challenge is a test for your testimony. It's a challenge to see what you're going to do. You going to break? You going to bend? You going to give up? What are you going to do? You going to ball up in the corner? What you going to do? Are you going to rise? And what? Break every chain. Rise. Rise. What you going to do? You going to give up? All right, so we don't want you to give up and quit, because guess what? Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. So that person in you, that spirit in you, has some mighty things for you to do. You can't give up. Even if you get sick, you gonna give up? If you get sick, you gonna die in bed, you gonna give up? No, it's time to fight. You have to give up yourself to let God take over. You got to say, you know what, self, you need to step out to the side. It's time for the greater me to take over. So you got to say this, what? Rise. Break every chain. Rise. That's what it's time to do, ladies and gentlemen. We got to rise. We got to understand that this battle that we fight every day, when you step out the bed, it's game on. You got to fight every day. You got to say, you know what? Let's go. What you got for me? It ain't enough. You can't defeat me. No weapons formed against me will ever prosper at all. Even if you say something in your mind and you might be down and you might say, man, it's hard. I don't think I can make it. But you replace those words with, let's go. I can make it. I will make it. Nothing can stop me. I'm going all the way. I can't be stopped. That's what you got to say to yourself. You have to speak over your life every day. When you get out that bed, it's time to speak. If you got some sickness, you speak against that sickness. If you got some debt, wipe that debt out. Okay? Take the steps. This is line leadership. Let's rise. Break every chain.
All right.